Pasadena, California, known for its quiet neighborhoods and the Rose Parade, but just beneath that surface, a darker history simmered in the shadows. In the late 1970s and early 80s, a new chapter of blood culture was unfolding. Not just gang life, but something even more sinister. The Pasadena Denver lanes weren't just an extension of the Los Angeles DLBs. They became something else entirely. They called themselves the Devil Lanes, and according to Big, Icky, also known on the streets as Uno Mashit, wasn't just a name. He says there were real rituals, real darkness, real devil worship. And it wasn't just him, it was a whole faction. In this video, we dive deep into the origins of the Devil Lanes, their separation from the Denver Lanes in LA, and Big Icky says first-hand account of what really went down in those streets where gangbanging crossed paths with the occult.
It made me who I am. Man, I've seen a lot of shit. When you worship the devil, you don't see shit the normal niggas see. And I always tell the homies that niggas be playing this shit, saying, oh, there ain't no God, there ain't no devil. Okay, that's bull. You want to know? I'm telling any nigga right now, if you want to know on Bloods, on Lanes, if God or the devil is real, worship the devil. And you going to find out how real this shit is, my nigga. Man, you probably look at me like an animal if I was to tell you the kind of shit that we was doing just to gain recognition from Satan. And the first thing Satan wants you to do is denounce the Holy Ghost, which is considered the #1 sin in the Bible, the #1 unforgivable sin in the Bible. If any nigga study the Bible knows that, you know, and that's fucked up to hearing that for a nigga like me. I did all of that over and over, numerous times, blasphemy against the Holy Ghost. So I always be thinking sometimes like, low key, if there is a heaven or a hell, I'm already on my way down, you know. Speaking for me and my crowd, like I said, I'm not gonna put no names out there because that's something I don't know if everybody want to disclose the fact that they done played with the devil. A nigga rather tell you he didn't fuck the nigga in his butt or snitched on paperwork before you. I'm just telling you, niggas. And when I told the homies I was doing my interview, my little crowd that I, got down with the dark side with, niggas like, don't put my name out there. That was back then, and I'm gonna respect that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna respect that because I don't give a fuck though. I'm gonna speak the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth. But when you caught up in that satanic shit, it's like, every day you want to purposely do something to hurt a motherfucker or kill a motherfucker, or every day your main focus is to go shoot or hurt somebody because you want to absorb the motherfucking energy from your enemies. You know what I'm saying? Period. Just like my nigga Sinister used to tell me for Swans, rest in peace. You want to absorb the energy from your enemies. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we was on. We was on the real dark side, the left. They call it the left hand. You know what I'm saying? In the satanic circles, it's called the left hand. You got the right hand, which is the godly walk, which was half of society, professed to walk. And then you got the left hand path where niggas like me was caught up in, you know what I'm saying? But I would never go back on that shit, man. And if they do say Jesus forgive everything, then I hope you forgive a nigga now, you know? I was doing a seance in my room one night, doing a blood sacrifice. And I was invoking the spirit world, saying my chants and all that. And out of nowhere, the whole motherfucking bed in my room literally like yanked off the wall. I'm talking about it took like 8 niggas to carry this bed in the first place. The shit was one of those big wood, heavy, thick ass beds, man. It scared me so much, man. I jumped out the bed, ran, fell all in my room, trying to cut I knew it was some demonic shit. The feeling, I done had motherfucking crab niggas draw down on me with pistols. I done had niggas shoot at me dead brain range, so I know what the feeling feel like when you about to die. I know exactly what it feel like, and that's exactly how I felt in that room. And there was no reason for me to be feeling like that, because we always pray to the 13th candle. We always do the same shit in the satanic rituals. For some reason, when that night while I was doing this ritual, I think God kind of maybe pulled his little aura away from me and let me see just how real Satan is. And it got real. He tried to manifest in my bedroom, period. Nigga, and I wasn't on not one motherfucking drug, nothing. Lanes. I was sitting in the bed sober, nigga. This is real shit coming from me though.
And that was a turning point for you?
Hell yeah. Nah, hell nah. Nah, it wasn't. Prison, that was the turning point. Sitting in this cell for motherfucking 5 years straight. That was the turning point, because I was meeting a lot of niggas that had religious beliefs, and they was older blood homies, and they was solid as fuck, you know what I'm saying? They was like, nigga, why you professing your love to the devil? You think that's some gangster shit? You can be a gangster and get with God, you know what I'm saying? They was telling me I was too intelligent, and I had my whole life ahead of myself, so I was out committing myself to something that wasn't gonna lead to progress, you know what I'm saying? And I kinda understand it, but then I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I always felt doomed. Once I did it, my first satanic, anything with Satan, I felt doomed from that point on. So I never really felt like I could reconnect with Jesus, you know what I'm saying? So my whole life I've been running from it.
Now, are there people still in PDL that are into the devil worshiping? Is that still an active thing?
Yeah, I got a few homies that slide with the dark side.
And how do you feel when you interact with them?
I'm going to love them for however they is. I'm going to accept any homie for however he is. I just ain't accepting no snitches. If the homie come tell me he believe in Lucifer, I'm going to get that nigga my hand shaking and embrace that nigga. If he tell me he believe in Jesus and that's his God and his divine light, then by all means, I'm embracing the same way, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to judge none of my homies. We just gotta love each other and focus on each other. I be tired of niggas focusing on shit that's irrelevant to the homies. Niggas need to clean the eternal beef of the lanes out, period. Let's stop worried about all these other hoods that's on the lane's dick. Let's just fix our own shit, because at once upon a time, we was the most dominant niggas in the SGV.
Now, do you ever feel tempted to go back to the dark side?
Man, I feel tempted every fucking day, and that's pathetic, nigga. I tell my wife all the time, and she tell me I'm pathetic. Like, nigga, you sound like a dumb nigga. Because, okay, if I'm hungry, and I don't mean for no provisions, I mean for some currency. And if a nigga got a bundle of it, and I feel like, you know, I want to get it, and I want to get it the easiest way possible to me, then I might say a satanic prayer. You know, like, blessings to this robbery. May I succeed in getting everything I need from this nigga. Because you can't ask Jesus this shit, you know what I'm saying? But Jesus wants you to protect yourself and love yourself too. And I don't want niggas to think I'm pushing the satanic shit, because I'm not. I'm not telling no homies to push that, but I'm just telling you, like, if you go out to rob a nigga, if you wake up today and say you finna go rob a nigga, you demonic as a motherfucker. You got demonic thoughts too, you know what I'm saying? If you say, today I'm finna go kill a crab, you finna go kill a nigga's son, or kill somebody, you know what I'm saying, that means something to somebody. But what's gonna stop you though? Nothing. It's not gonna be Jesus. He ain't gonna come down and stop you. They play a divine game of chess with us, and Satan ain't gonna intervene either. But I don't worship Satan no more though. And I keep telling the homies that when they be asking me that. And I don't worship Jesus either no more. I worship God, you know what I'm saying? I believe in a higher being, you know what I'm saying? I don't like all these names that they got, because I get confused, my nigga. When I was in prison, I studied the Torah. I fucking looked at the Quran. I looked at the Hebrew. I read the Dead Sea Scroll one night, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say? All I'm saying is I don't like the names attached to the religious shit. I don't like it because it fuck niggas up. It's just like paperwork, you know what I'm saying? You attach another stigma to yourself and you lose who you are, you know what I'm saying? It's the same with religion. You attach this religion to yourself and you lose who you are, you know what I'm saying? Let's just all be